Hey everybody, Greg here, and I'm going to do a review on the Iceco cooler. It's a VL65 dual zone, can be fridge and freezer, or two fridges or two freezers. Over the past couple years, we have gone to 6 or 7 national parks, traveled thousands of miles, and I can confidently say that the Iceco VL65 has been a game changer for us. And I know this is a stupid little thing, but it makes a big difference. You know, when you have an ice chest and you put all the ice in there and you put all your food in there and you put all your pops in there and you go to grab the meat or you go to grab the bread or you go to grab whatever and the seal has let water in and now you have soggy bread or you have water in your meat or whatever you have in there. It's so annoying. Being able to have the Iceco on our trips has definitely changed the game for us. Now, there are some things that I don't like about it, and there are a lot of things that I do like about it. So I want you to stick around so you can hear everything before you go and make your purchase. You definitely want to get the slide. It makes it nice and easy to get to, especially if you have a rooftop tent in this rack. You want to be able to pull it out so you can access it. Otherwise, you see that when it's currently underneath, and you try to open it, you can still access it quickly, but you can't get anything big out of here. So milk jugs, that sort of thing. Now this one back here, because it doesn't have this crossbar up here, does raise higher, and you can definitely get stuff out of there, but kind of going over the truck, I'm 6'2", and so it's a lot easier for me to get in there, but my wife, who is under 6 foot, not very easy. That's why having this slider, which also has a lock, a mid lock, if you just want to get into the first little area, has a lock there. Then you just lift it up, slides all the way up, and that gives you a ton of room to get into just directly from out here. Has these nice little straps right there to make it so it doesn't fall off. I will say I've let this swing back, and if you let it swing back, this pops off, and then this just falls off the track. But it's easy to put back on. It is really easy to operate, and I had it off over the night. Just turned it on. It's a little bit cooler here, so it's already down at 39 on the right section and 41 on the left. And there are these buttons here that allow you to quickly go between the two areas, and you can turn down or turn up the temperature. So you can toggle through, put it on high, compressor, medium, low, just depending on how hot it is and how quickly you want to cool everything down. And this thing does cool down fairly quickly. Once you have the temperature set to where you want it to, I'd say probably within 20 minutes it's down to temperature, depending on how hot it is outside. When we're getting ready to go somewhere, I go ahead and plug this into the house to get it cooled down. And while we're getting everything situated and packed in, it's cooling down to temperature, and then we throw the food in here from the fridge, and it works great. I definitely recommend getting this cover too. It helps, especially when it's hot out. And we were doing this trip down in Arizona last year, and I think it was 110 degrees out, and this helped at least keep some of that heat, you know, from hitting the fridge itself, and kept the battery running for a little bit longer. Speaking of battery, this is how I run this particular unit. I have the cord going in here, and it goes all the way over into the Jackery 1000, which is in the gearbox over here. You can see that I have the Jackery 1000 over here, and I actually cut a hole right here, just ran the cord up, and I run it in here. With the Jackery 1000, we get about 2, maybe 3 days of charge when we're powering the fridge, which works out great because most of our trips are 2 to 3 days. When we are kind of traveling a little bit longer, we need the fridge going a little bit longer. I run a cord out of here into the back window, into the cigarette lighter, in the Tundra itself. And while we're on the road, in between campsites, it charges this up while it powers the fridge, and it works out great. It's just super convenient to have. And that's kind of what helps you keep out on the road and keep experiencing new things. Is when things are easily accessible, you're more likely to go on more trips. And that's, you know, definitely what I enjoyed about it and really appreciate about having setups like this. And, you know, it may not seem like a necessity, but once you have it, you quickly figure out just how necessary it is. All right, there was the review of the VL65 from Iceco. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please consider dropping a like on this video, putting a comment below, give me feedback. I want to create more videos and do more reviews of the different gear that I'm running on this Tundra. If you want to see more, please consider subscribing. Also, if there's anything specific you're looking for, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.